When we go away on research trips for our website, we do a lot of filming and photography. People sometimes ask us what gear we take and what we use it for. We don't really have a lot of expensive gear, but we make the best of what we've got. This video is just a brief rundown of the cameras and the gear we cart around with us everywhere we go. The first box contains two GoPro Black 3 Plus cameras. These are the most important cameras when it comes to making videos. We use them for general shooting, and we also use them when we want to film from the air using our old Phantom 1. In a later video, I'll actually go through and do a more in-depth look at the cameras we use, but for now, this is just a quick rundown. We managed to pick up a lot of our gear from op shops. Not so much the cameras themselves, but the accessories like this little tripod. This particular one we use to do time-lapse shots, and the little red adapter you can see on top is used for the egg timer, and I'll show you that in a minute. The next item is our monopod. This is a MogoPod. Very simple item to use and turns out to be very useful. It's extendable. Just twist, extend and twist again to lock. The next items are our day bags. We have two of these, one for the Nikon 3300 and one for the Nikon 5300. These are an example of what you can get from op shops. We got the smaller bag for $6, the larger bag for $15, and the little lens case I think we paid about $4 for. Very cheap compared to what you would pay in a camera shop. The next rather bulky item is the case for our Phantom 1. This is an old drone now and well out of date, but we still managed to use it, and it produces some pretty good shots. A couple of extra items that aren't shown here are the batteries that go with the Phantom and the battery chargers. We are hoping to be able to upgrade our drone to a Mavic Pro very soon, but the main thing that worries me is the Mavic doesn't have any FPV goggle facilities, and I do depend on the goggles quite a lot to get the shots that I want. Now we get to the large bag. This works both as a travel suitcase, as it's got wheels and a handle on it, but it also has some straps inside, and it can be turned into a backpack. Very useful, and again, another one of those op shop specials. The first item to come out is our old Sony Handycam. Many of the videos we have on our YouTube channel were shot with this. It's pretty much out of date now, and tends to be only a standby camera. The next bag contains more gear for the GoPro. One of the most important items we have is this handheld gimbal. Very useful for doing walk-around shots and for panning. It keeps the GoPro very steady no matter what you're doing. And here is a little homemade time-lapse device. It's actually an egg timer from IKEA. Very easy to make actually. You just put a little camera connector on top, a round block of wood on the bottom, put a T-nut into it so that you can attach it to a tripod, and then we put the GoPro on top and the egg timer around to the number of minutes you want the pan to take, and just let the camera go. And here we have some more GoPro mounts. Stick-on mount for putting on windscreens or on the outside of a car. Also a mount for holding the GoPro underwater so that if you happen to drop it, it will actually float to the surface. Selfie stick, and we have a few other bits and pieces in this bag as well. Last but not least is the bag containing our large wildlife lens. This is a Tamron 300 to 600mm lens. It's pretty heavy to handhold, and you won't get many good shots if you try filming that way. So we usually put that on the monopod or on a tripod, depending whether we're doing 1 or 2 shots or whether we're doing time-lapse shots or long exposures. Hopefully you've enjoyed this little look at our camera gear, and perhaps it's given you a few ideas on the sort of gear you can take on your own trips. And that's it for now. See you later.